Hi friends, this is Shiva. Welcome back to Pictures and Paintings. This painting was inspired by a photograph by Ian Parker. It was in my bucket list for years, and finally I started this in 2024 December and finished it by May 2025. There were a lot of stop and starts, but I'm so glad I finally managed to finish this. In this vlog, you are going to watch the compilation of this painting's progress. Happy watching. In this post painting analysis section, I'm going to quickly talk to you about what I like in this painting and what could have been better. To start with, if you take a pause and observe this image, you will see a lot of drama happening in this. You can see how all these penguins are lining up to jump one after the other, and already we see splashes in the water indicating maybe one of them have, or a few of them have already jumped inside the water. This one is taking its turn, and the next one is curiously waiting for it to complete it, and how these are eagerly looking at what is happening here. So the criticality of this painting lies in getting the moment right. I paid extra attention to ensure all their poses were captured correctly, their head position, the way in which they are tilting, all this resembled the reference photograph as much as possible. And overall, I'm pretty happy the drama narrative in the photograph is actually reading in the painting as well. So that's a big success is what I would say. Penguins themselves were pretty easy to paint, not much of a struggle. In fact, I finished them pretty fast. There is no hair fur. There is nothing complicated in them to make life difficult. But what compensated for that is the rocky portion in this painting. They ensured they sucked every energy out of me. It was very tedious to get these elements right, and normally I have a tendency to paint in a lot of details. On this one, I tried compromising in some of the areas which are on the darker side, but even then it was very demanding and took a lot of time. I think most of the time in this painting was spent for the rocks and the ridges, and less on the penguins themselves. The water was in between. It was not as complicated as I imagined it to be, and also in some ways, I was exhausted and wanted to close the painting, so I did not paint too much detail in the water. But I wanted to ensure it read well. The splashes of penguin which has already jumped is reading well, so I focused on that. And what I also enjoyed in this entire painting is the amount of colors I could bring within the image. So the moss itself has multiple shades of green in them, blue spills in them. So overall, I think a very satisfactory painting. And in terms of what could have been better, while I wouldn't point out anything as gone off, it was a very conscious call to leave this portion of the background white, because I love white portions in watercolor, so I wanted to keep it white. But at the same time, every time I look at it, okay, shouldn't there be more of the water surfaces and a little bit of the background? But in some ways, it's like I am caught in two minds, is what I would say. What do you think? As always, drop your thoughts in the comments column below. I'll be more than eager to read them. Thank you for watching this till the end. See you soon in the next one. Until then, bye bye.